afternoon to you. It is 1 o'clock. Thanks for joining us. I'm Smriti Vidyarthi. Now, there has been heated debate on the floor of the National Assembly between politicians from across the political divide over the controversial Political Parties Amendment Bill of 2021 that seeks to make changes to the Political Parties Act. Now, the bill has provisions to guide coalition making, including a requirement for any parties wishing to form alliances to deposit their coalition documents with the Registrar of Political Parties 6 months before the general election, instead of 3 months, as is currently required by law. Let's listen in to the debate earlier.
Been boasting of numbers in the streets, who have been talking of 150 members. Today, we want to see where are those 150 members. So instead of making noise, instead of shouting like Alice Wahome is shouting as if she's in a marketplace, Alice Wahome should tell us where there are 150 members, that they have been boasting around that they have 150 members and they have only 20, 25 members.
Okay.
If you don't have numbers, don't waste our time. Don't waste our time. We have come here to debate. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I support.
And Mr. Speaker, this is a very serious attempt by the Registrar of Political Parties, with the deep state, I dare say, to control the register of members of political parties. And that will not be allowed, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, it is a shame.
This is a very clear bill. This is a bill that is going to make our politics better, Mr. Speaker. And if you have numbers, Mr. Speaker, don't be worried. Don't shout outside there. We have numbers. Bring your numbers here now. They are required in the House, Mr. Speaker.
Okay.
Mr. Speaker, we are going to win this one hands down, Mr. Speaker. Let Tangatanga not shout in this House, Mr. Speaker. Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker.
Honorable.
Mr. Speaker, if we went,
Yeah,
Mr. Speaker, allow me.
No.
Allow me to make my point.
I'm not going to allow you.
Mr. Speaker,
If you are-
there is no consideration of memos that came in yesterday, and we cannot say that we have done conclusive public participation.
Honorable KJ, I'm going to ask that if you become unruly, I will take some steps which I do not want to. We are going to get...
Look at this bill objectively. Let's look at the gains of this bill, and where we need amendments, let's come and reason together and be able to amend accordingly for purposes of having free and fair elections, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I thank you and I support.
I know there was a lot of public participation. Before the publication of this bill, there was public participation. After the publication of this bill, there was public participation.
We must be able to use the IBC register, not the register. It means is that some of the members will be locked